As we approach 2025, the readiness of AI technologies will be pivotal in transforming industries, with AI agents playing a crucial role in automating complex tasks and enhancing decision-making processes. It is essential for both governments and businesses to manage the deployment of AI agents responsibly to ensure ethical use and to mitigate potential risks associated with AI technologies. Businesses can expect challenges such as data privacy concerns, integration complexity, and the need for continuous learning to leverage AI successfully in 2025. Overcoming these challenges will require robust strategies and adaptive framework. And for that, implementing responsible and ethical AI practices will be crucial for companies to thrive in 2024. This includes ensuring transparency, accountability, and fairness in AI system. And ready on the line to discuss further on this is David Irecki, Chief Technology Officer of APJ. I want to say thank you very much, David, for joining me. Firstly, we want to take a look on AI agents. What are AI agents and why is it crucial for both governments and businesses to manage their deployment and ensure they are used responsibly?
Yeah, thank you for having me on the show. So for those who are not familiar with AI agents, they're essentially a piece of software that has a defined purpose and personality. They're all able to automate and perform a specific task with or without human intervention. They use AI-based reasoning to independently decide how to accomplish a task and take action. And some AI agents can work together to complete a process. So as an example, if you're in marketing, you might have an AI agent that focuses on creating the marketing campaign, another AI agent that focuses on monitoring the campaign, and then another AI agent that focuses on adjusting the campaign, and they all work in concert together. So the idea is to automate some of those routine tasks and shift employees to higher value tasks within the organisation. But you made some very clear points in your introduction that there's definitely ethical considerations that governments and businesses have to manage. They need to understand that the data that they feed into these agents doesn't predefine any bias or discrimination. A lot of users out there, over half, do not trust AI and the responses it provides. So there needs to be this concept of explainability. And that comes back to data privacy and understanding the risks around the security in your data as well.
And we can see that simple words that you've mentioned here, that AI is with no human intervention, and probably we can see that they can automate a few skills to high value tasks and including, but we also need to take a look on the line where people still do not trust AI, where they have some biases. In your opinion, what are the challenges business can expect in terms of leveraging AI successfully in 2025, other than sentiment of having this bias and stereotype towards the security of AI technology, and how can they overcome this?
Yes, it all comes down to data. So data is the key. So a lot of the businesses we work with, they may have had pressure back in 2023 when ChatGPT exploded onto the scene to not miss being part of the AI journey. But in doing so, they very quickly discovered that a lot of the data they were feeding into these models was of poor quality and of low maturity. And as such, you know, we would hear stories in the media around hallucinations and other things from these AI systems. So across 2024, we've definitely seen a lot of businesses take a step back and instead focus on AI readiness. And what I mean by that is they're using technologies and capabilities like Boomi for intelligent integration and automation to be able to improve the quality of their data across their organization. So where that data is fragmented, bring that back and make it of higher value and higher maturity, and also use integration to assist with data liquidity. So be able to extract data from various systems across your organization at the right time, at the right place, to then be able to feed into these AI models and ground them with information that's relevant to your business, and as such get better outcomes. So data is a key part. One of the other points we've seen is obviously talent. as well in this new world. There's a lot of focus around talent. How do we enable the workforce to not just build these AI models, but be able to use them as part of their day-to-day job, and as part of that process, have them understand that it is about job augmentation and freeing them up to focus on those higher value tasks.
Mm-hmm. And as you mentioned, that it's important for us to take a look at the credible data that have quality, maturity, and even relevancy. And what are the responsible of ethical AI practices that you believe will be crucial for companies to thrive in 2025? What are the do's and don'ts?
So it's interesting to see Southeast Asia as a whole. We've had many countries release roadmaps or frameworks around AI, just like we've seen in Malaysia around the National Artificial Intelligence Roadmap. And so for businesses, they're looking to those roadmaps to understand what should they be doing internally. And those roadmaps are mainly guidelines. They're all about minimizing the risk of misuse of personal information. So as part of that journey to AI readiness, as long as businesses stick to principles like accountability, fairness, data minimization, data security, and particularly data transparency to build trust with the public, then you're not going to be over-regulating these businesses and stifling innovation. Rather, you're going to be setting a foundation to enable them to be innovative with AI. And for Boomi ourselves, we did a collaboration with Connor Group and a cohort of academic researchers that collaborated with over 1,000 business leaders, academics, and industry bodies to deliver an enterprise risk framework for generative AI as well that businesses can follow.
And as businesses gear up for the AI landscape for 2025, what skill sets will be most essential for teams to navigate the challenges of AI integration and governance effectively? What are the moral lessons that we can learn from our neighboring country, perhaps?
Yes, it's an interesting question, because one of our company predictions is that, as we get into 2025, organizations will become AI first or potentially risk extinction. And as we move into this new agentic world of AI agents and them being able to automate a lot of these tasks for us, businesses need to be able to adopt AI and leverage it in their organizations. And again, one of the biggest skill sets that's going to be required is around data literacy. So understanding how to read that data within your organization, be able to catalog it, enrich it, bring it to better quality, and doing that through tools like integration and automation and data management, which Boomi provides. So that's one piece of the puzzle. The other is obviously around machine learning and AI development skills. Obviously, businesses will need staff that are able to leverage these models and build them and build agents. But equally, for the general populace, it's more about just being able to learn how to do simple things in tools like ChatGPT, as an example, as part of your day-to-day task. And finally, as part of that, it's how do we upskill that workforce? How do we do partnerships with academia, with business, to get the general population across AI, and do that again, coming back to the regulation and governance frameworks in a way that reduces risk for everyone.
All right, I want to say thank you very much to David for sharing the journey to AI readiness and the do's and don'ts on how we can thrive in the rise of agents. AI, again, I want to say thank you very much to David Irecki, the Chief Technology Officer of APJ, and definitely all of our discussion here will be featured in AstroAwani.com.